Hello, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Aniela. I make sewing, knitting and crochet content, and today I have a very special project because I am making a birthday dress for my sister. I am calling this project a birthday dress even though it is actually going to be a wedding guest dress. She has 2 weddings to attend this summer season, so this is how the whole idea began. But as her birthday is very soon, I thought it would be cute to gift her the dress for her birthday. So let me show you the fabric, which is the thing that glued everything together, because when I found this fabric in the first store, I immediately thought, this is the dress. This is going to be the fabric for the dress. It is just stunning. It is in this vibrant pink color. The print is to die for. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with pink, and my sister loves it as well. I think it's quite old. You can't really see the fabrication anymore. It feels like 100% cotton. It is quite lightweight, which is great for the project I'm going to do, because I would like to have some gathers on the sleeves and on the skirt as well. I am not sure about the quantity of this fabric. I will try my best to fit the pattern onto it. I think it's 160 by 200 centimeters. It should be enough. Let's get onto the inspiration for the dress. So I found the dress that I really love on Instagram of the brand My812. If you don't know them, they make the most stunning pieces for women, very elegant dresses, and they also have a wedding collection. And this dress that I am going to try to recreate is exactly from their new wedding collection. It's this dress with puff sleeves, like a wrap style bodice, and a drop waist skirt. There are like arches on the skirt, which I'm not going to do. The rest I love. I'm going to do the drop waist, however, I'm going to keep the skirt straight. So the bodice is quite simple. We have darts in the front and they go down until the waist. And from the waist, there's this gathered skirt. It has quite a lot of volume. I think I'm going to double the length on the sleeves and on the skirt as well, so it has a lot of puffiness. The sleeve is gathered right here at the top of the shoulder, and then there's an elastic band at the bottom, and here is also the wrap part, which, as you can see here, it doesn't actually wrap around the body. It is more of a tie at the side. So we have one strap that goes from the front, and the second one is sewn into the seam line, into the side seam line. So here it creates just like a little bow at the side, but it doesn't wrap around. It is not in the picture nor in the description. However, I think the inside part of the bodice, which goes underneath the front one, should have like a eyelet or maybe like a button inside, so it doesn't drop. You know, it has to be somehow attached to the front The back is amazing. I love how it looks. You can clearly see that the bodice is aligned, so it's fully lined because we have one dart pressed to the inside of the bodice of the back, and the other dart is pressed away from the back, center back. For the skirt, I feel like there's no need for lining, and for the sleeves as well. So yeah, I just adore this design. It's so elegant, but it has like these little details to it. Okay, so this is basically the overview. I will now show you the pattern. I wanted this dress to fit my sister perfectly, and that's why I took her measurements and I did the basic bodice patterns for the front and back, and I also did a basic sleeve pattern. So this is the front pattern, this is the back pattern I drafted these yesterday. Now I'm going to modify these patterns so they actually suit the style of the dress. I decided to finish it off right where the darts go, so I marked half a centimeter down and drew a straight line, which I'm going to cut, and I took them in for about 3 centimeters here and here, and at the bottom seam I took it down for 2 centimeters, and that's it. For the back. Front, I had to do the wrap style. I drew this straight line down to the waistline. I just measured 1 centimeter here and here, then I just fold this line, so here I don't take any centimeters out. I just took here and I redraw the line here. I took another 2 centimeters here at the center, and I just redraw the line so it's a slight curve. I just marked where I want my sleeve to finish, which is the elbow length. I drew a straight line here, and from here I did 2 centimeters down, so here's my folded edge for the folded tunnel for the elastic. And after that I just measured 6 even parts, and I drew straight lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will then spread them apart, and I'm going to redraw the shape of the sleeve. My pattern pieces are now ready, but before I cut into the beautiful pink jacquard fabric I am planning to use, I decided to make the mock-up. I'm going to do a mock-up, like a full mock-up of this dress. I have never done this before. It will definitely show me where I could improve the pattern. So yeah, I think this is the plan for this day. If I finish it today and it's looking good, I can sew the dress tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm going to cut all the pieces from this white cotton that I don't mind using for this kind of purpose. I often find white cotton in the thrift store, so yeah. I'm going to cut 4 panels for the front and 2 for the back. I'm also going to cut the sleeves, 2, and 1 skirt, and the skirt will be twice as long as the full bodice sewn. I will decide later on the length, but I feel like this length above the ankle is just perfect, so I have to measure from the hip to the ankle, and yeah. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. It's going to be very good. Okay, I have cut out all the pieces, so I'm ready to start sewing. I also marked all the points so I can start by sewing in the darts. And I'm going to sew them like a little bit curved, not like straight, because of course our bodies are not straight. We need the curve so it sits nicely on the body. I'm also going to do the straps for the ties, so really thin, a long strip of fabric, and then sew it and turn it right sides out. I'm a little bit procrastinating, to be honest. I have just eaten and I'm a little bit tired, but I have my coffee with me, so hopefully this gives me a little boost of energy. And I'm also sick at the moment. Maybe you can hear it from my voice. I'm just going to go slow and take some breaks if I need them. If you want to know, my biggest sewing pet peeve is turning spaghetti straps inside out. It gets me so impatient. So I saw this trick on Instagram that you turn it inside out with a small needle. I'm using a yarn needle, and I hope it will work. So I just tie a knot with the thread that was at the end of my strap, and I just push it through. Oh, it's going to be a long one. I mean, the toughest part is here at the top, because when it goes in, everything is easier, but it has to just go through the first. It's not working. Maybe it's just too thin. On these videos it seems so easy, but when you have to do it, it's suddenly like, ugh. I don't want to pull so much because then the thread will break. Yeah, next time I'm doing a wider strap. It entered inside this little piece and I'm not able to move it any further. It's here. Here's the end. The thread broke. I'm done. I need a break. Okay, so I tried again, and this time I cut the fabric larger and I did like a 1 centimeter strap, and I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I wanted like really small spaghetti strap. I had an idea, maybe if I cut the strap on the bias, it will be easier to thread the needle through and turn it inside out. The thing is that this is cotton, and cotton is not a slippery fabric at all. It is good for sewing because the pieces don't slide, but if you want to use the slippery side of the fabric, this one will not help you at all. So yeah, it would be good to have like a satin or silk, polyester, something really slippery, but cotton is what I'm working with, and yeah, this is as good as it can get. Let's sew the bodice together. This is how the bodice is looking like. I really love the neckline. The only problem I can see are the armholes. Just too much fabric here, like I needed another dart, like this. And on the back it seems there's the same problem. I could take in a little bit from here. This could work. And the other thing is that this is not in line with the other side. The shoulder seam is also like not sitting correctly. It should lay, so maybe here I should angle it out as well, like 1 centimeter from both ends. Maybe it will help. In general, it looks good, not too bad. So yes, definitely I have to take in from the upper sides here at the armholes about I think 1.5 or 2 centimeters here, and here I will take in 1 centimeter and adjust the line right here. But overall, I think it is pretty good. So here's the skirt. I managed to cut this long strip of fabric so I don't have to stitch the panels together, because I thought that I would have 2 panels for the front and 1 for the back. And I just stitched 2 stitch lines to just gather the skirt. Good morning. Today is the next day. Today I am planning to sew in the tunnels for the elastic at the sleeves, then sew in the sleeves to the bodice. I will have to baste first the armholes because there are 2 layers that are not stitched together. So yeah, and after attaching the sleeves, I will attach the skirt. I want to first press the skirt because I was too impatient to do this yesterday and it doesn't look good. I also haven't trimmed the front flap, front wrap, you know, these this 1 centimeter where the tie goes, and I saw that it's still hanging with the skirt even more, which makes the fabric of the skirt go slightly diagonally, so I have to straighten it up. But good news, I have more time, so I'm a little bit more chill about this dress because my sister is actually coming tomorrow afternoon to try on the dress. So I can see what adjustments I have to still make to make it fit her even better. I think I will film the second part of this video where I actually sew the final dress. I don't want to make it super long. So today I'm finishing the mock-up. Tomorrow my sister is coming to try it on, and yeah, then we'll see. I really love the skirt. The gathers, like I doubled the length of for the skirt and I feel like it's perfect. I like the sleeves as well. I wish the fabric was more flowy, but the pink fabric is a little bit thin, on the thinner side, and I also have some doubts about the lining of the bodice because I think it might be too much fabric. Double layers of cotton may be too much, especially if I think about the purpose of this dress, because it should be for a wedding in the summer. and it should be comfortable to wear and to dance in, and I don't know. I have to talk about it with my sister and ask her what she thinks about it. Okay, enough talking, let's sew. I have made it till the end. I have attached the skirt and the puff sleeves. When I finally saw it in one piece sewn, even without the finishing touches, I mean, the skirt is a mess, it's not hemmed, but it looks so nice. It is also the first time I have ever drafted a pattern from a basic bodice and sleeve block. It just feels so satisfying that I can do something from start to finish all by myself. And yes, there are some corrections I have to make. Of course, there are mistakes, but I learned from them. So yeah, I'm very happy. I hope my sister will be too, and please let me know in the comments what you think about this dress. If you like the style, what do you think about the drop waist? And if you like this video, make sure to stick around, subscribe for the second part of this video, which will be the process of sewing the actual dress from the pink jacquard fabric. Thank you again, and see you next time.